video of MLB The Show 19, this time featuring our Pittsburgh Pirates postseason hopes. We're going to play Chicago Cubs. We actually played pretty well against them this season, taking, I believe it was 12 of 18. Let's just double check.
People everywhere will try to bring you down. Those jealous, they will try and take your crown. It's easier for them to put you in a box, keep you safely locked away because they hate it when the ball's rocked.
Tell you what, there's no better feeling than striking out Blackman looking.
Alright, ready to go. Stream's already starting off well with my mom complaining.
I can't hear her.
Oh, you couldn't?
No, I can't, so they might not be able to.
No. Well, anyways, just typical of a Walking Vision stream. But we are going to go with the black jerseys versus the Chicago Cubs. Jamison Tyon, rough season, 11-10, 297 ERA.
Is he getting the call game one?
266 ERA. 11-10 through 29 games. Still, we're going to give it to him game one versus you, Darvish. And then let's get our lineup set. So we got Starling Marte leading off. We're actually going to change that because Adam Frazier did really good. I think he finished with 306 average, 304 average. Where Marte didn't bat so well, so we're actually going to move him down to the 2-hole spot. And we're going to move up rookie Brian Reynolds up to the 3rd-hole slot with Haniger back 5th. Andrelton Simmons and Freddie Galvis will start. We have Duda, Swaggerty, Moran, and Diaz on the bench. So, let's see what happens. Jake, I honestly did not think we had Swaggerty and Diaz up. I was really starting to freak out.
Oh, you didn't think you had Swaggerty up?
Nope, we have him. We have him in case Andrew.
Good.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Are on to play the Rockies, and the winner of that will meet the Cubs and the Pirates in the NLDS.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch.
How'd the Brewers and the Reds finish behind you guys?
Brewers came in last place in the division.
Wow.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Gannon Fish on a 2-seamer down and in, 0-2 count. Tyon has been coming along great towards the end of the season like we wanted to.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
12-6 curve.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first
Taiwan
out.
coming off a no decision last game. Pitched pretty well, but did not get the win.
On a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Was that just somebody screaming? What just happened? Tyler, you there?
Stream.
What just happened?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, of course.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out.
Anyways, back at the game.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something more speed.
So he ran the fastball by him to the punch-out. Albert Almora is the second out of the opening frame. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
1-0 count to Chris Bryant after striking out the first 2 to start the game.
Lifted in the air to center.
Bryant's going to fly out.
Marte is under it.
Pitches to start this.
And that retires the side.
Again, guys, this is just starting.
Stepping up now, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Games.
The second baseman, Adam.
First pitch on its way. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
And the runner back safely.
This is the first time Tyon is going to start a postseason game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Darvish has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large
in his tenure with the Pirates, they haven't gone to
keeping the ball in the
playoffs.
They will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play, but boy, very fortunate to record the first out there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
6 home runs, 47
nothing
RBIs,
doing though, and that's ball 1.
Which is pretty good for a rookie campaign.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Right down the middle.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Full count, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the...
Zobrist with a dive. Wow.
Would have probably came around to score, but a nice play on here by Zobrist.
Now, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell final stat on his 293, 31 runs, 97 RBIs. That was awesome.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Close though. You were close. For me, I just checked it. He had 141 RBIs, 60 home runs.
60?
Batted 338.
That's wide, 2-0.
I already have my challenges pitching, and I'm having fun, so I don't necessarily need to turn it up.
Crank up hitting.
Here's Javier Baez, his batter pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's totaled 13 base hits in 27
I'm not in it at this point to have a challenge,
He's also hit a couple of
that's
home
the thing.
runs against him. First 2 pitches off the mark here.
Like if we were playing a connected franchise, yeah, I could see it. Because there's more stake in the game in that situation, but with what I'm doing now, I'm just kind of like screwing around with it every once in a while.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Baez gets on base.
Number 44.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You might be wrong.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay.
So
unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg,
That's a really bad way to start off the playoff series.
He's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and one strike. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
There is 25 speed with
Marte is there. Let's see if they try it. And neither runner will be able to move up. So and it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now. Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And the pitcher bats next. That will be you, Darvish. Strike one to start the at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled away. Rizzo at third. Contreras is over at second with one down in the inning. The next 0-2. Slider. Oh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards catch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Fouls off
still even at 2-2.
33 pitches for Tyon in this inning.
Here's another 2-2.
Ball does not end well.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung it down.
That one's going to get down.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
But it was too close to being an out.
Hey, that's a win-win.
So we got bases loaded with one out.
AB by the pitcher
does get a base line. No run comes in.
Making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And the 2-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. Notch one on the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Again, another foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Now is Mitch Mitch Haniger. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
1-1 count to Haniger.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Catch up to it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a K for Darvish.
Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's only 1 for 10. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Digging in now, Albert Almora will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help.
That is true. That is true.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Javier Baez. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch on the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Ready with the 1-1.
Man, the Brewers.
2 as he chases the slider.
The Brewers lost everybody, and I mean everybody.
Making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Haniger back in
Well, that's like the only 2 good players that they have left are Yelich and Kane.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double.
I guess Hader could become good. He's low 80s.
Right here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is over.
No runs,
Cubs strand
2 hits, no errors.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Going quick cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. 1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I really don't like how that Mark DeRosa says tie it.
The 1-0.
It's tie on.
Misses, ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack.
Yeah, there's always kind of been a question of like
early.
how you're actually supposed to say it, but I'm pretty sure you say it correctly and the game says it wrong.
Back to 2-1.
Max Scherzer's still at a 98 at 35 years old. I really wanted to bring him in.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed
But
there.
I know that would cost a shit ton.
2-2 count to tie out.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Give us the call.
Darvish pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Count is 1-2 now.
1-2 count though. Four-seamer down and in. Probably set up for that slider away.
The 1-2 is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike.
Should get Frazier on first.
And he saved it first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Digging in, circling Marte. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Trade talk of Marte.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is
Marte answered. 2-2. Marte's trying to shut down those trade rumors.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer here in the series as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Martin, long-time Pirate, looking to get a contract extension going into next season.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Ryan Mitchell up and down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan.
Standing in now, Ryan Reynolds, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Almora is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We've played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
I don't know why they leaked stuff.
And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, number 8.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
0-2, still at 60 pitches, not having to go down.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to blow right by you.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ian Happ is retired to kick off the inning. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
He's out here fighting. 63 pitches. 2-2 game.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s.
Jason Hayward still a very
In there at the knees, strike one. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Yeah, but they have the weird lineup.
The 1-2. Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 1-2. Fouled off. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
One more quality pitch here to tie on.
Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run.
I'll tell you, he looked like
this is interesting. Taiwan Walker is the ace for the Orioles.
But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take him out for granted. Exhibit A, the homer.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Up next for the Buccos, Mitch Haniger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
Wasn't Pedro Severino supposed to be a good
catcher? You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up?
I just thought he had better potential than what it's showing.
Back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. we're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Working for the punch-out and the offering.
Galvis
he stays alive, still 2-2.
Still 2-2 count to Galvis. 46 pitches in the at-bat coming up. 46 pitches in Galvis coming up.
Was Chris Bostic in the Pirates system at one point?
Pirates lead.
Sounds very familiar.
Albert Almora. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The left fielder.
Chopper to short.
Almora.
Galvis takes it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So one away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
2-1.
2-1 count to Chris Bryant.
A swing and a shot hit down the
John Craig is back up to an 84 with the Giants. How did that happen? He was like a 76 last season.
Boy, that was very close. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Javier Baez.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Over the last 6 games, he was like 5-1. He only lost 1 game. He was 5-1.
Another 0-2 home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
What's the score you
4
got?
runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Chasing the 2-seamer away.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a
Travis Swaggerty's batting 346 on
now it's 0-2.
I might have to bring him up.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
That's a good bench spot for them.
Shot to third and handled for the first out. Colin Moran will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Pirates, number 19.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Matt Lees has a 0 ERA down here in the minors, but no saves.
Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one.
It's a 1-1 count.
A 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Moran hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates.
Just not getting the hits right now.
Michael Feliz takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The catcher, number 40,
The 0-1.
Contreras.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that's into the corner.
I really want to play some 2K.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this
That's
guy
true.
away.
It might not even happen. That's the thing that sucks. So it's like we're almost just waiting for the new game to come out.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
No ball, balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
So 4-2. Felice does his job.
Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2.
Back into this one. Down 4-2.
Starling Marte will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is popped up. Rizzo is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready now, Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
So Reynaldo Lopez still has a 0 ERA through his first 2 games.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Almora. 2 gone.
I thought that one should be wrong.
Ready for another chance. Josh Bell, couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Line drive to center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
I know, it's just kind of joking because I yelled at you for it for one day.
Now batting, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air out to left. Reynolds is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Albert Almora. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there for strike 1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point. Because
yeah, that's a good point if you ask me.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. I knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he's safe.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to signal to the bullpen that'll be all for Yu Darvish.
Number 29.
So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Half is there, 2 gone. Number 5 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now the double steal is on here. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it. He'll go to Baez at second for the force. And
1, 2, 3 will lead off the top of the bottom half.
Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Play better in Chicago.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
But I think that's like how it is in real life with the Pirates. Can't beat the Cubs at home.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Count on him in tough situations.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Baez, base runner at first with 1 out. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Another slider here.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The next 3-2.
Fastball down and away.
And another foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Pirates have a lot of work.
Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Frazier leads off,
Cubs strand 1.
Followed by Reynolds.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Now playing first.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Number 13.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What just like a crazy number of windows popping up. I don't understand. Clearly selected something.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Starling Marte. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He has a 3 for 12 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
78-mile-an-hour slider.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Cishek, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
So we got him swinging. Starling Marte goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Sport has no points up for NASCAR. This is going to be a rough game.
Again, he sends it out of play.
You said the points are up for NASCAR? Yeah.
Cishek's ready. 0-2 on its way.
You're 7th. I am somehow in 9th, even though I have more points than NASCAR. You're 5 points behind. Well, let's say if you had 5 points, you would be ahead of Spectre and Ernest. You'd be 5th, so. I'm really 8th. I moved up a spot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready on 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And he'll look at a fastball.
Did you guys ever talk
miss by a
about...
whole lot. It's 1-0.
Actually, I won't talk about that now while you're streaming.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Okay.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Jason Hayward will be next.
Yeah.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Right.
Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So striding in, Jason Hayward.
What does that mean?
In 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Yeah.
2-1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Stuff in an angle.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
4 runs to keep this game
Carl
alive.
Edwards Jr. takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 6.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Chopped toward the second baseman. There to play it is Zobrist, and there's one away.
Gets the ball, throws to Bodie.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Happ is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs taking home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory.
Yu Darvish gets his first win for postseason. Tyon falls to 0-1. Edwards gets saved.
Here now is our...
I gotta save number 2 of the postseason. Because that's right, they played a game already. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. If you liked that video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. We'll catch you guys next time.